Spell Santa thread. Hi, welcome to Garage Geeks. MGK Boston has a thread where we are supposed to spell Santa using records. So, of course, I'm going to do this a couple different ways. I actually have 4 different ways that I'm going to spell Santa. So first, we will start with comic books. Here I have this gorgeous 12-cent painted cover from Dell. The Fantastic Voyages of Sinbad. I counted that as S. The Spell of the Golden Scimitar. Come on, that's gorgeous. A, we have a Charlton comic, 20 cent. It's number 4. This is called Attack, and it's Nazi Inferno. I'm not going to read all of that to you, but there's a big paragraph on the cover of this one. Next, we have another Dell 12 center. This is Naza, Stone Age Warrior, Fight for Survival. Pretty cool cover. For T, we have another Gold Key, which is a 12-cent Tarzan, now on TV. So this is the Lions of, I don't know how to pronounce that, Shuja? Authentic Tarzan adventure based on Edgar Rice Burroughs' Tarzan the Untamed. Well, look at that cool painted cover art. And finally, we're going to end with a little bit beat up 12-cent Archie, number 144. Why do you boys want us to stop saving trading stamps? And they're both all angry. 'Cause your kisses are starting to taste like glue. And I admit, I did not think that was funny. Next, I'm going to spell Santa using record albums, which is the way that we were supposed to do this in the first place. I've shown this one before, but it's just so gorgeous. Here is Nina Simone, Silk and Soul. I'm going to see the back. The next one is so strange. For A, I have Aslan. I have no idea if this is supposed to refer to C.S. Lewis. I know C.S. Lewis was heavy into religion, so maybe the lion's name Aslan came from something Christian, but this is called Christian folk. I should look up that word. The greatest of these is love. And there you have the group. Aslan. This next one I've shown before, but I just love it to death. The all-time hits of Red Nichols and the 5 Pennies. Of course, Red Nichols is a pretty famous actor. I believe he won the Academy Award at least once. But yeah, look at that gorgeous cover. Capitol Records. For T, I've got God Bless Tiny Tim. I've also shown this one before, but you would be surprised at what a good album this is. It's trippy in all the good ways. It's a great album. And it does have Tiptoe Through the Tulips. And the last one is A, Yukiji Asaoka, Songs by Japan's Yukiji Asaoka. But look at that gorgeous, gorgeous cover. Look at the back of that. Halfway through, I've got 2 more ways to spell Santa. Next, I'm going to use vintage sci-fi book authors. So for S, we have Michael Shea, The Color Out of Time. Now, this is a more modern one. This is a DAW number 500, and I believe it says 595, so it's much later. The reason I got this is that it reminded me of H.P. Lovecraft, The Color Out of Space. So I'm wondering if this has something to do with H.P. Lovecraft, so I'm looking forward to reading that to see if there is some kind of Lovecraft connection. For A, I have There Will Be Time by Paul Anderson. I just really like that cover. For N, I have Andre Norton, Yerth Burden. Now, I didn't realize this, but Andre Norton is actually a female. T, I've got Louis Trimble, The Wandering Variables. That is definitely of its time. There are the variables down there. And A, we've got Earth is Room Enough by Isaac Asimov. So the last way I'm going to spell out Santa is with Doré's Illustrations for Paradise Lost. You can see I have my notes here. If the quotation under the illustration started with the letter, that's why I chose it, and I tried to go in order. So for S, we have this illustration. And it reads, so numberless were those bad angels seen, hovering on wing under the cope of hell. I guess they're getting ready to do battle, and that's how Lucifer will fall. For A, we have this illustration. It's pretty dark. But it reads, and many more too long, embryos and idiots, eremides and friars. So I don't remember, but I guess those are basic listing all the angels that were taking part in the battle. For N, we have this gorgeous piece of art. And it reads, now to the ascent of that steep savage hill, Satan hath journeyed on, pensive and slow. There he is up there. For T, we have this gorgeous picture of Satan. And it reads, then Satan first knew pain, and writhed him to and fro. And finally, for A, we have this picture of the flood. All dwellings else flood overwhelmed, and them with all their pomp deep under water rolled. Pretty cool. You can see it's flooding there. So there you have it. I spelled Santa 4 different ways for MGK Boston's thread. Any comments are always appreciated. Let's keep this thread going. Please spell Santa with anything that you have lying around the house. Again, I want to thank you for all the support.